Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Tuesday to you all. We have got new music to check out. Excuse me, I just ate breakfast. We've got new music coming from Miss SUNMI, who has. I feel like we have not had music from her in a very long time. I think we had a project single from her earlier on in the year, but in terms of her own proper studio releases, this is the first one in I think 16 months or almost 16 months, because Heartburn was middle of last year. But SUNMI is back, and I reckon this is going to be a great time indeed. Simply titled Stranger. This is one of those releases that I remember seeing it announced, and I feel like it just kind of appeared. I don't remember the whole concept teaser phase, track list phase. It just oh hey, SUNMI's dropping new music soon, and then boom, it's already here. Am I mad at it? No, because this is SUNMI music, and I quite like SUNMI's music. So let's see what this one has to show today. DJ, roll the intro. (4:3) aspect ratio. I wonder if that means it's going to be a little bit retro. I do wonder what type of sound this is going to take. Is it going to be a little bit of Heartburn? Is it going to be a little bit more chill? Is it going to be Can't Sit With Us, or some of her older stuff like Heroin, Siren? It's a little bit more dancey, a little bit more synth poppy. Is it going to be a little bit more mature and sensual like Tail? Only one way to find out. Let's go.
Mr. Stranger, running into danger, gotta get to know ya. Mr. Stranger, wanna be a
Bring the claps back.
gotta get to know ya.
Retro. I'm on board. Hell yeah. Whoa, the style switch. Ah, J-Bud. Can't be forgetting that last. The style switches are wild. Oh. So this gets this kind of spooky, scary skeletons type vibe. And then we're back into this retro dance beat. What? And then we got kind of this oompa beat. What is happening?
Mr. Stranger, running into danger, gotta get to know ya. Mr. Stranger, running into danger, gotta get to know ya. Mr. Stranger, wanna be an angel, gotta get to know ya. Mr. Stranger, running into danger, gotta get to know ya. I don't know you're stranger, but I don't.
Oh, this is so interesting. The thing is, these are three very different styles, but they work. Select transition into this one. extra vocal part here in the final chorus. Oh, and that's how it ends. Well. Oh, of course it's a freaking Digipetty video. No wonder it looks gorgeous. Oh, and look at that. SUNMI all across the board on composition. Love to see it. Shout out the behind the scenes team. What on earth? Well, the plot of this song is very interesting, but the song itself is kind of a wild journey. I'm not gonna lie. It's what makes it really interesting is just how kind of wild the composition is, and yet it works really well. Like there have been songs where there's been like one style for a specific part of the song. So let's say like this is a little bit of a different case, but like NMIX's Funky Glitter Christmas from last year, the pre-chorus where it goes a little bit swing jazzy, and then we go back into like the proper beat for the chorus. Switching up the genre for one phrase of the song actually creates a very nice point of focus. But the thing is, with SUNMI's Stranger, there's three very, very different styles here. It's not like I'm gonna use Funky Glitter Christmas because that's like kind of front of my mind right now, which I don't know why that's the case, but Funky Glitter Christmas, like, even though it goes into that swing typey beat for that pre-chorus, it's still very much kind of on brand for the type of music it's doing. What Stranger does is the style switches feel so drastic, but yet I kind of want them to be in a way. The kind of mysteriousness of the song and the storyline that the Digipetty MV is telling, you almost want a song to be this wild and out of character, like out of the box kind of. Like I'll go back to the beginning one time.
Mr. Stranger, running into danger, gotta get to know ya.
Like at this point, it's kind of like a spooky nursery rhyme kind of cadence, right? It's kind of have like the weird, oddly like pitched, I guess, vocal part that's doing the rhythmic kind of nursery rhyme thing. You have the claps in the background, and that's it.
Mr. Stranger, wanna be your angel, gotta get to know ya.
And then all of a sudden, we go into this just classic retro kind of dance synth sound that SUNMI just does so well. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of there's a part of me that wishes this entire song was this genre, just because I love when SUNMI does the retro synth sound. Like Can't Sit With Us. Like my favorite songs from SUNMI are in that genre. Like Heroine and Siren are still to this day, I think, my two favorite SUNMI titles that she's done. And to kind of just get a glimpse of that, it's like, yes, we got it, but my selfish part is like, I want more, if that makes sense. So we'll keep going. And then we go into this, what I can only describe as being Oompa-esque. Also, that vocal harmony to end this Oompa section is very cool. If it'll load. I think that harmony is so cool. And then, of course, I mean, this is cinematic break. We probably won't get this in the actual, like, album version of it.
Mr. Stranger, running into
And then we're back
danger,
into, like,
gotta
the
get to
nursery
know
rhyme
ya.
section.
Mr. Stranger, running into danger, gotta
But
get
then
to
it's,
know
you know,
ya.
paired with the kind of,
Stranger, wanna be an angel, gotta get to know ya.
this kind of, like, spooky, scary skeletons vibe. And, you know, it's the time of the year. It's very much appropriate. Also, the concept of the sound is very much like, you know, Frankenstein gone wrong kind of a la SUNMI vibe. And it's the visuals and the music very much go hand in hand. But when you really deep it, you have like the nursery rhyme part, you have the pop, or like the nursery rhyme part in the main hook. You've got the synth pop part in the verses, and then you've got an pop part in the pre-chorus. These three should not go together, and yet they do. Like, this works for me, and I don't understand why. It's just so quirky, and it's it's a song that's very experimental in like the genres it's using, because you know, synth pop is like retro synth pop is a sound that has been like well used and well referenced in K-pop recently, and there's people out there, you know, there are people, K-pop fans out there who are now very much sick and tired of the retro synth sound. I'm not one of them. That's like my favorite type of music, so I won't really like dog on it really. But I understand why some people might think that, because there's a lot of retro like synth pop stuff out there. Having said that, SUNMI with Stranger has paired it with kind of two sounds that you really wouldn't hear anywhere else. And that's what makes Stranger stand out for me. And that's why it works for me. So, this was great. This was actually a very good time. I very much enjoyed it. Hopefully you did as well. But that is it from me today. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today. Let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world. Whether it be, you know, checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness to make brighten up someone else's day to day. And knows that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.